Hello, Alex here, back in my basement. I got a package today from Roy from Wannawanga. Getting kind of personal on the shipping labels there, Roy. These are actually for Goody. Goody sent me his V2 to do, and he purchased a couple of Roy's new long levers. So this is the first time I'll be actually seeing the long lever, Roy's new long lever. So I figured I'd document it. So I have one of his original levers here. So we'll do a side-by-side comparison. Goody's wicked excited for this too. You've heard me talk about him before. He has his own YouTube channel. You can check that out in the description below. As you can see, Roy we got two of them in here. Some packaging. Roy's got a little card in here. Wicked stand-up guy. So, wow. All right. It's wicked smooth and shiny. Wow. Some differences you can see right away. Right, here we are with the old lever. This is one of his earlier runs that I've always kept in my little vault. And then this is his new one. You can see the interior arc is much different now. And there's, let me get a toothpick. Arc here is much more aggressive now. And there's not as much material here anymore. On the older lever, there's more material. So the new one is on the bottom. You can see how much thinner it is here in this section. There's not as much material. And also the pin in the new lever is much smaller than the original one. And you can see, we're going to measure this after. It looks like it's just like a 0.5 millimeter shorter, but that could be the way that I'm holding it. I don't know though. No, it is a little bit shorter. But I think even by the eye, this radius might be different because it's definitely got more of an aggressive bend here. You can see how this one's kind of a little flat spot, a little curve into the little whale tail there. But this one's much more aggressive flat, and then it's got that big arch and then into the tail. It's nice. You can see that this part is the same, but what's wicked cool about this now is look how much longer the threading is. And I've been haunting Roy to change this since the first run. If you look on the real V2, the thread sticks out of the locking block like 2 or 3 threads. And when Roy did his first run, I think there's only like 40 or 45. It was for Starkiller's first run of Sabres, V2s. And he only made enough of that first run. And that's when I noticed that the thread didn't stick out all the way. It was too hard to close, and I was too afraid of breaking the lever. I actually broke one. So when Starkiller announced he was doing another run, I told Roy, I said, Roy, is there any chance you can add like 2 or 3 threads, maybe 2 millimeters of length to that rod? And he said it was too much to retool, you know, and I understand. So ever since then, I've always wanted that extra thread in there, and he finally delivered. I think Brian was the one who twisted his arm enough. So that's what it should look like. I believe the square washers are exactly the same. One's got a little bit different color than the other, and you can see that in the light. It really doesn't matter to me though. So you can see with it lined up here, the new lever is, gosh, a tad bit shorter. And I mean, very small. You probably won't even tell by eye that it's shorter. But it seems like, yeah, the back is definitely more aggressive. Wicked nice. Same gauge. It's the same thickness as the original levers. But you can tell here how much different it is compared to his other one. The original on the right. Wicked nice. Really excited about that extra length. That'll make it easier to get that to look right on the V2. The locking blocks are exactly the same. The machining is just a little bit more aggressive on the new one, which is good because the original's rough, very rough. Brian worked alongside Roy to redesign this lever. And if you've ordered a 7 chambers V2, it's going to come with this new lever. But if you want to upgrade your lever or need one now, you can grab one at Wannawanga.com. He's got them in the store. And yep, that's the new lever. So that is Wannawanga's new long lever. So that pretty much wraps it up. I want to thank everybody who was involved in making this happen. I want to thank you all for watching. Keep an eye out for the next video. This is Wannawanga.